If you are watching this video right now, you have likely tried to manifest something, but no matter how much you do or how much you try, it still feels like it just isn't working, or whatever it is that you're manifesting just isn't showing up or happening. You're not alone. This is why people get so frustrated when it comes to manifestation and the law of attraction. But the good news is that this is very, 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 very common. And the reason why something isn't manifesting typically comes down to just this one thing. In fact, this exact reason is why manifestation doesn't work 99% of the time. So if you feel like you're struggling, this is gonna solve that. But there is actually a way to fix this so that you can start seeing real results now. No more struggling, wondering, and waiting. Trust me when I say that this is normal. I've even been in the same situation before. And to this day, I sometimes still experience this sort of kind of delay based on resistance. But I'm gonna share what I do that works for me every single time so that you can use this too. If nothing else seems to be working no matter what you do, then this video is for you, because I'm gonna show you not only what's happening and why it's not working, but also what you can do now to actually shift everything so it can all start working in your favor. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. I share so many valuable trainings and meditations here on my channel, so you won't want to miss a thing. And before we get into the video, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button down below. It lets me know that you're watching and getting value from these trainings and videos. So once you do that, let's get into it. So here's the thing about manifestation. You hear how it requires time and focus. It requires belief in something even before it's here. And it requires you to do and say certain things to make it show up in your reality. That's what you'll hear over and over and over again. And in reality, you will also see that there is so much conflicting and overwhelming information out there about what to do to manifest something. There's books, there's podcasts, there's articles, there's videos, there's so much information, which can sometimes make things very overwhelming. But I like to keep things a lot more simple than that, because manifestation is not meant to be frustrating and difficult. You're not meant to have some sort of PhD, master's degree to figure it all out. This is a power that you were born with, and you just need to learn how to use it effectively, which actually requires you unlearning things that keep you stuck. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do that. So regardless of how many techniques you've tried or books you've read, there is actually something even more important that manifestation requires. And this is the part that most people don't talk about, and the main reason why anybody struggles to manifest. This is the secret to getting out of that stuck or desperate or trying phase and into the result of it actually being here and showing up. The fun part. The key is not in anything you need to do at all, because this doing and trying is coming from the energy of, I need to make this happen. It's not here yet. Maybe if I try harder. How do I know that the universe got the message about what it is that I wanted? Or maybe if I do this one more time, then it will show up. Do you ever catch yourself saying or thinking these things where you feel like you just haven't done enough? That's why it hasn't shown up? I mean, don't worry. I've been guilty of this too. Be honest with yourself. Have you thought or felt that before? Because it's less about doing and more about what it is I'm about to tell you. The real key to making manifestation actually work is in your awareness and your focus, and I'll show you why. So quantum physics clearly states that the observation of something actually changes the outcome. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole of quantum physics right now. I'll keep this straight to the point. But basically, in observing what you want from the point of view of it not actually being here yet, that affects whether or not it's here. To make that even more simple and clear, you can actually repel or attract what you want based on your awareness of it and your focus on it. If you're focusing on, where is it? Where is it? It's not here yet. Where is it? When's it gonna show up? How's this gonna happen? Why isn't it here yet? That changes the outcome, and your observation is on it not being here yet. So it isn't. But if you can regulate your awareness and your focus, channeled into certainty that it exists, therefore it's yours, that's when you can receive in the easiest and quickest way. It's the path of least resistance. Because the truth is, every single thing that you want or ever could want already exists. The fact that you desire to have, be, or do something means that it's been done before. Other people have accomplished it, so therefore it's possible. It's proof that it's possible for you. But it's your decision that it's inevitable and certain that can actually make it show up in your reality. Instead of focusing on where is it, it's not here yet, what if you could lean into, it exists and therefore it's mine. This is all an internal shift that you are going to have to make for yourself. And one of my favorite affirmations when you're feeling stuck or feeling like it's just not working is, what's possible for others is possible for me. I choose to receive with ease. So try that one. Or another favorite of mine is, what's possible for others is possible for me. What I desire is inevitable. See what feels better for you. See what resonates most with you. Using an affirmation like this begins to shift your focus almost immediately from feeling separate from what you want or feeling like it's just not possible or not here or it's like in some distant reality from you, and instead shifting to deciding it's possible and supporting it with proof that other people have this too. Other people have done this too. It exists, and therefore it can exist in your reality too. But then there's the question of timing and deadlines, because most of the time when we want something, it tends to be time sensitive. We want it because we need it by a certain time, or we have an idea we need this by a certain date. We're always kind of on a timeline. But when you start focusing on the timing, this is sort of when you get back in your head and you start trying to control everything once again. Because your conscious mind is actually designed to problem solve and strategize. So there's actually nothing wrong with that. That's a normal default pattern of your brain. It's human nature. Your conscious mind is designed to keep you alive by problem solving and strategizing. So it's not about fighting the natural part of your brain that wants to kind of solve this problem and figure out all the details. It's again about your awareness and being aware of when you start overthinking or trying to control everything so tightly, and then making the choice to shift back into the magic manifesting formula, which I teach time and time again. Thought plus feeling plus inspired action equals manifesting. Thought plus feeling plus inspired action equals manifesting. So basically, you've already done 2 of these steps, and the inspired action and the circumstances will shift automatically. This is the fun part, where opportunities that you could have never imagined or forced on your own will start to just fall into place for you. You're always manifesting circumstances and opportunities, because the real truth is that everything is being worked out and rearranged in your favor when you let go of all the details and get out of your own way. So in order to make this shift and get out of this stuck, frustrated place where you're just focusing on the lack of what you want being here, here's a tool that you can use right now. The second you notice those frustrated, desperate feelings coming up, use an affirmation that will make you feel something and change your mind. And don't roll your eyes if you're one of those people who doesn't love affirmations, because I used to be one of them too. But it turns out I just wasn't using them in the best way. They're actually insanely powerful at shifting your energy quickly, because when they cause a strong emotional response within you, that immediately shifts your energy. So if you don't like affirmations, I used to be one of them, you likely just aren't using the right ones for you, because manifestation is not a one-size-fits-all approach. I will say it time and time again. So let me give you a few of my favorite affirmations that help you shift quickly, but also feel free to write out pages of affirmations for yourself. Really dive deep and see which ones trigger a really strong feeling and emotional response within you. Make this your own and customize it for you where it makes you really feel something. That is key. So play around with mine, but also come up with your own. So here are my favorites. I don't know how or when, but I know that it will. The details aren't up to me. Or, it's all working out in my favor and it gets to be mine. Another one is, I let go of all the details and I'm open to the magic of possibility. Or, I am certain that blank is mine. Show me and guide me to the next steps. And finally, I choose to have blank. What needs to happen for this to show up for me? So there are just 5 off the top of my head. But I've been doing this for a while, so I have kind of default ones that I can go to. So some of these are affirmations and some are kind of more subtle questions that will actually help activate my reticular activating system to start going to work and giving me the evidence, guidance, and answers on what I need to do. That's my part, the part that is up to me. not trying to control it. Show me what needs to happen. Guide me to what's next for me. And then I allow it to come through my intuition on what inspired action to take. It's less about forcing, it's about co-creation. Because manifestation is co-creation. It's not you standing there with a wand commanding life to happen exactly as you say. You're not holding life hostage. You're co-creating. Things happen the way that they are meant to. Situations and circumstances that happen to you will all lead you to where you need to be in order to have the things that you want. Trust that. It's not always easy to see it when you're in it. Some of the hardest and most difficult things that you have ever or will ever go through are actually making space and preparing you and teaching you lessons for that next level and all of those amazing things that you're destined to have. So get out of your own way, stop controlling, and start to observe where your awareness and your focus is at. That is key to manifestation. Release the control and shift into knowing it's yours and certainty. Be in the energy of receiving and allowing and following your part. Co-creation. And I wanted to leave you quickly with one last tool that will also help you create major shifts. There is a link down in the description box below for my free money mindset workbook, and I actually just added some brand new content to it that really helps you streamline your results. This is completely free, and tens of thousands of people have gone through this workbook and experienced some major transformations. So be sure to get your copy. It's down in the description box below. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did and you found value in it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, feel free to share this with any family or friends who might find value in it too. And be sure to leave me a comment below. I love hearing from you and reading through the comments. You can also find me over on Instagram and TikTok at MK Magic Mindset. And if you want to learn more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com, and I will see you in the next one.